I attempted to use this Action 5 as a webcam. However, I didn't favor the image that I was rendering through OBS, as I was trying to have most of the recording directly to OBS. However, even though when I was bringing down the texture and the noise, it was still rendering a sharp image. Now, if it could have allowed me to get D-Log M while using it as a webcam, then that would have worked out. And I was trying to then use it closest to the manual settings as I could, but still it wasn't working out. So what I figured is, okay, I'll shoot on the camera directly, D-Log M with this mic, and then whatever information I need to display, I can do that through OBS, and then in DaVinci put that together in whichever way I'd want. And it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I can manage it, and I guess once I get a rhythm, it should be pretty easy. I mean, it's already easy as it is, but easier. The idea is to try to make this as seamless as possible. That way there won't be anything to keep me from recording. Because in the past, what I was doing, I was going to a location and filming there. But my issue was I'm a homebody and was going out to look for a location to record at. And that was manageable for a month or a little more, but then it started to wear on me. Now, say if I was already out and then I found a location, yeah, that would seem easier, but I was going out of my way to find a spot. And yeah, sometimes I'd be driving more than I would favor just for a short recording. And of course, all these recordings were in a one-shot take. And yeah, now what I'm trying to do is possibly something as this. That way I can not have anything keeping me from recording as often. Now, maybe in the future I'll still do something as I was in the past, though I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear. And yeah, so I have the Blackmagic. It malfunctioned. I got a 4, sent back the 4, was gonna get a 5, then got a 4, and then ultimately got this 5, and was thinking about sending it back for 4, though I'm not upset with this. I think it's gonna work. And of course, we all know that the 6 may be coming out soon. Now, I've done some research and try to see exactly as to what, or not exactly, but get some idea as to what may come with this 6. Yeah. Ultimately, I think I'll stick to this and won't go into a 6 just because this is plenty enough for what I need. Of course, it's not going to render the image that the Blackmagic did, but that's fine. That's fine, because if anything, this one's a lot more, well, I don't want to say easier. That was easier too, but there's nothing as there is with this one where you just turn it on and then hit record. I don't have to worry about focusing, none of that. Yeah, I was sometimes using 2 mics to hook up myself and my wife. And so, of course, this one's able to do that with no receiver. And so, yeah, this will work out good. Now, going forward, I'll see what I'm going to do. I know that I was trying to figure out which accessories I was going to use with this, right? Because at first I thought, okay, well, let me get a handle. Oh, actually, let me show you what I have real quick. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. At least I think. Maybe not for everybody, but give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. So, check this out. It's actually made out of wood. I saw this on eBay a while back. It's got the 1420 on there. And yeah, I could just have it sit on here. And that way I can record. Now, I don't mind recording that way. Well, no, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it just because I favor static shots. And so I'm sure this will come in handy for some eventually. But for now, I'm on the fence about what I'm going to do just because I had gotten a suction cup. That way I could stick it on a window and such and record that way. But I don't know. I may have to do something as simple as this. And so I know I've been talking about cameras these last few weeks. The idea with these recordings were to just have have a like a stream of consciousness, right? Let's talk about whatever. Yeah, because the camera gave out, I started talking a bit about that, but I don't plan on sticking to that just because I've digested so much camera information that the last thing I want to do is talk about only cameras. And so, yeah, that's the situation I found myself in now. And yeah, let's see here. I was looking at accessories besides this that I was going to use, but then ultimately I just got a little stand for the table here. And I think this is going to work out just fine. Now, I thought this was funny when I was digging information for the Action 6. Somebody put on here, I heard the Action 69 will be even better. Nah, I thought it was funny. But yeah. Now, this is via Chat GPT.
As of now, DJI has not officially announced the Osmo Action 6. However, several leaks and regulatory filings suggest that its release is imminent. Expected release window. Reports indicate that the DJI Osmo Action 6 is anticipated to launch between March and June 2025. This aligns with DJI's typical release patterns and recent FCC filings, which often precede product launches by a few months. Key leak details. Battery capacity. The Osmo Action 6 is expected to retain the 1,950 mAh battery from the Action 5 Pro, suggesting similar battery life. Connectivity. FCC filings reveal support for Bluetooth 5.1 and dual-band Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, which are standard features for modern action cameras. Camera specs. Leaked images hint at a 1.3-inch sensor with a 155-degree field of view, consistent with previous models. Product line strategy. It's speculated that DJI may be diversifying its action camera lineup by introducing a non-Pro version, potentially offering a more affordable alternative to the Action 5 Pro.
We'll see how that goes, just because we already know that a lot of reviewers felt a little, well, they questioned the fact that it was Pro when really you could say that the 4 in some ways was better than the 5. Yet, yeah, we'll see what happens with this 6. I know somebody said, or not someone, but people have said that a 1-inch sensor. I doubt that, just because I don't believe you'll be able to get something as that inside of small body. And so, yeah, this is where I'm at with it right now. I think I'm going to have to switch it up, keep myself from going to these locations. Not that it was difficult to record at the location, it was the commute getting to there, finding a spot, then sometimes it being questionable. Going forward, we shall see. We shall see.